Hey, what's up YouTube? Back for the second Java GUI series tutorial. In this one, I'm going to teach you how to actually add things to the window so it won't look so boring and plain and stupid. Alright, so I'm just using the same class as I did last time. I just deleted everything out, so you can use a different one if you want to save the other one as a reference point, but start off the same way. Except this time we're going to have to import maybe like 3 or 4 things, but I'll show you how. Import Java AWT, and then I just usually import the whole library by pressing the asterisk. And you can do that, but I don't know, some people say it's not good because it could slow down your programs, but honestly it's not going to slow down these little programs at all, so I do it just to save time. And then swing, and I think that's all we have to import for this one, pretty sure. I'm going to minimize these just to get them out of the way. And then, like last time, we have to extend JFrame. Alrighty. This one is going to be a little different. We're actually not going to do our main method right away like it did last time. We're actually going to declare a couple of variables. So private J label, and a label is basically text that sits on the screen, and so maybe it's like a prompt or a result of something, but we're just going to name this label. And these are objects, so you can manipulate them. And then I think in this one I'm just going to make a label, a button, and a text field just to kind of show you what they do. So this one, private J button, private J text field, whoops. And make sure that you have your capitalization correct or it will not work. See, watch. If I change this capital F to a lowercase f, I get an error. Cannot find symbol class J text field. But now it can find it because Java is case sensitive and it's very picky, so make sure you have that or it'll throw a fit. Now we're going to build our constructor for our program. So all you do for this is public and whatever your class name is, and then empty parameters and curly braces. And this is where we're going to manipulate our variables and add them to the screen. So first thing we have to do is set a layout for the screen. And I'm just going to use the default kind of one called a flow layout. And I'll get into layouts a lot later on, but for now we're just going to use the default one, which basically just adds them left to right, top to bottom, and makes it a lot easier. We don't have to worry about layout for now. So do that, you type in set layout with a capital L, and parameters, new, flow, layout, and empty parameters for that. Just like that. And then we're going to we're going to manipulate our label. So label equal to new J label, and inside the parameters we're going to put a string of what we want the text to say. So I think we'll have it say, hi, I am a label. Yeah. And then we need to just add the label to the screen, or to the window. And to that you just type in add, and then whatever your variable name is, label. And then I think we'll actually add the text field next, and then we'll add the button. So text field is equal to new J text field, and inside these parameters, if you want, you can put a string, and then there's already going to be words inside the text field, or you can just put how long you want the text field to be in columns. So I think I'll put 15, and I'm not going to put a string, so it'll be empty when it loads. And then we're just going to add text field. Simple. And then the last thing we have is a button, which is, we should know what a button is, like submit button, next button, something like that. So you can click it and it'll do something. That's usually what you add the action listener to, but we'll get into that later. button equals new J button, and inside this we put a string of what we want the button to say. I think we'll have it say click me. Yeah. Add button to the screen. Alright, now our constructor is finished, but we can't run this program now. If I try to run it, class first GUI does not have a main method because we haven't actually created the window yet. All we've done is manipulated the variables and added them. So make sure you're outside of your constructor now, and you can tell by the curly brace here, and go down a couple lines and type in, we gotta do our main method, so public string r. Okay. Now, just like last tutorial, so first GUI equals new, first GUI equals new first GUI, and GUI set default close operation J frame exit on close. GUI dot set visible true. GUI set size, I think we'll give it 200 by 200 by maybe 100. We'll see how that works. And that should be it. So run this thing. Okay, that size is a little too short, so I'll do 125. Alright, perfect. And I bring it to the screen. Here's the label. Here's the J label that says, "Hi, I'm a label," right here. We've got our text field that has nothing in it and a width of 15 columns. We can type in it, yada yada yada, da da da. And we have a button that says click me, but it doesn't do anything because we haven't added an action listener to him yet. So he's just a stupid button just sitting there. He's retarded, but in a couple of tutorials I'm going to teach you about events and like say you could click this and the label would change text or something like that. Oh, looks like I forgot to add a title, but so you don't actually need a title, but I'll just add one. GUI dot set title. Okay. Run it again. Title. Okay. So hello. Alright, so next tutorial I think I'm gonna teach you about more objects you can add and maybe images. And then a couple tutorials later we're definitely gonna get into action events and action listeners and all that good stuff, which then you can actually make a real program. So thanks for watching, I hope to see you around for the next one.